Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. And today, well, before we get going today, I just want to give a big thank you to all of you guys watching and subscribed right now. Yesterday, around 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, we passed 25,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, guys. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. That's literally double the amount of people that actually live in my area. And that is absolutely mental to think about and is awesome, guys. So like I said, I am doing a very big giveaway. That giveaway is 5 premium ships of your choosing if you win. So they can be tier 9 down to tier 1, whatever you want if you win. How do you win? Just like all giveaways on this channel, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment down below with your in-game username, your server, and some type of clever comment. I will leave an example in the description, so just check that out and make sure you get all that taken care of. How this is going to work, this video is going to stay up for 1 full week. So from this Monday to next Monday, you can enter in this giveaway. And after that Monday, we're going to start to give away ships, 1 ship a day for 5 days. So we'll start on Tuesday of next week. We'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And how you're picked is, well, pretty random. A bot will pick from all the comments, but it has to be a subscribed comment, or the bot will not pick that comment. So you got to be subscribed, so make sure you are subscribed. And then we'll just give away 1 ship a day for 5 days. Oh, and of course, I'm going to highlight your comment and reply to you that congratulations, you've won. We'll exchange Discord information, and then we'll handle up on getting you your ship. And after you have been replied to by me, you have 24 hours to respond to that comment, and then you're good. Other than that, if you don't reply within 24 hours, we're going to go ahead and have the bot pick a new winner. So make sure you're checking your YouTube notifications during this time period. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for this. It's been an amazing journey. We've had a truly tremendous period of growth here on the channel the past year and a half. It's been crazy. We've gone from 1,000 subscribers at the end of 2019 to now we're already at 25,000. So thank you guys so much, and here's to you, and here's to 30,000 subscribers now, our new goal for the channel. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get going with this update. So there's actually a whole lot coming out in this update, but we're not going to go over every single minute detail. We're going to go over the main things that you need to know for this update. I will link to the article in the description down below if you do want to go over and read over all the changes, which I do of course encourage you guys do, but we're going to just touch on the big things here. So the German DD event, that is continuing. Not much is changing. You can still get, of course, get the Felix Schultz in the random bundles, and the sequential bundles can net you Z31 and the Julius Marker. Doesn't appear like much is changing here at all. They just kind of post the same rewards and stuff as last time, so no big deal there. And the DDs are not coming out in full until 10.5, so it's not like we're getting the Elbing now, which I think is pretty silly. The part 2 of the event is just the event continuing, and the tier 10 isn't coming in early access, or it just isn't coming out fully by now, so yeah. Next thing is the Battle of the Beast event, and this is where you can pick one of 4 teams to join. You can pick Velton, Fairputz, Gluntsfond, and Linvam. I think I said those correctly. 1 of 4 teams to fight for during this event, and you just basically play the game, do special personal and team missions, and earn rewards. Now, they have gone into a bit more detail with the rewards, so you can get 1 of 4 captains depending upon what team you are on, and these are 10 skill point commanders, and they look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, their profiles look very nice, especially Mr. Porkchops there in the middle. But you can also earn beast tokens in this event, and with these beast tokens you can exchange them for containers or camouflages. So it says a Battle of Jutland container, which you can exchange beast tokens for, can drop Konig Albert or Agincourt. The To Honor Skagerrak and Jutland veteran permanent camouflages for these ships are other rewards. German destroyer containers can drop signals, expendable camouflages, and elements of the eponymous collection. So the Konig Albert is the tier 3 premium German battleship, a very sought after ship, a very rare ship, very powerful tier 3 ship. And the Agincourt is the new tier 5 British battleship. Now, I don't know, and it doesn't specify here, whether you can only get the Agincourt in this event or if you can purchase her in the store. I don't know. It doesn't say, but I'm going to try and get the Agincourt to review for you guys. It'd be pretty cool if I could wind up with the Konig Albert too. And it doesn't say if you can buy these containers outside of this event or not. I would imagine so because, Wargaming wants to make money, of course. But we'll see. And again, they may sell the Agincourt in the shop outright. I don't know. It doesn't really say. But the Agincourt is going to be a secondary focused British battleship. And from the looks of it, she's going to be a pretty darn good one as well. And the Konig Albert's, of course, the Konig Albert. Good secondaries, very strong main battery guns, very tanky ship as well. Alright, the German destroyer collection is going up with 10.4. This is the collection where you go through and earn various items from the history of German destroyers, and you can get the Iron Cross camo for the marker, which is a very clean looking camo and one that I do like. The other big thing for this update is the addition of the auction house. So the auction house, we've gone over it before when it was announced on the dev blog. It's an interesting addition to the game, to say the least. So the thing is, this isn't like players selling their ships in the auction. This is Wargaming putting stuff up for us to buy. And I have gone over it before in detail, but just some quick rules about it. Basically, they put up a set amount of items. So the example they give here is, and it's actually going to be one of the first lots, 100,000 coal. The starting bid for 100,000 coal is going to be 25 million credits, which is quite a bit. And there's 5,000 winners. So the 5,000 highest bidders will get 100,000 coal in exchange for however many credits that they put up. So the thing is, too, you can't see the highest bid. Well, here's the rules. We'll read through them real quick. So, it compromises the following stages. 1, the available lot for the auction is announced. Its starting price and number of possible bid winners are announced at the same time. The auction begins and bids are placed. Bidding ends, the results of the auction are summed up. The auction winners receive the rewards, while the unsuccessful auction participants receive their bids back. You can change your bid amount at any time, provided that bidding for the lot is still active. The number of lots is limited. The highest bids win. Information will be provided about the starting bid for each slot and the number of possible winners. Depending upon the lot, you can place various in-game resources as your bid. After the results are calculated, the highest bid wins. The bids are tied. The bids that were made earliest wins. The time when the last bid change was made is also taken into account. It's a no-risk adventure. Any bid that doesn't win will be returned to the bidder when the auction closes. Okay. Now, something did get confirmed for us here. The blooms are on the table for something you can pay with. So, for example, another one of the first lots is going to be British Commander Adrian Griffiths with 14 skill points and 20 rising expendable camouflages, starting big of 9,000 doubloons, and there's going to be 1,000 winners. There's also a Thunderer commemorative flag, starting big of 1,500 doubloons and 2,500 winners. Okay, so doubloons are going to be a resource you can use here. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, like, if it was players like putting up their unwanted premiums for auction, that'd be pretty cool, but it's just wargaming. Now, this also opens the door to potentially rare ships being put up in the auction, and I don't know if they said one way or another if ships are going to be auction items. So, for example, are they going to put a Missouri up there for like, a 20,000 doubloon starting price, and it can go up to like 50 or 60 or 70,000 doubloons depending upon how the bidding wars go? I don't know. But of course, it's entirely optional. It's not like you have to go to the auction. You don't have to. It's just optional. So I'm on the fence about it. We'll see how it develops, and I'll update my opinion as time goes on. Alright, balance changes. So, of course, DeadEye is leaving tomorrow. It's gone. Dead skill. Being replaced with Swift and Silence. A skill that I don't think would be very useful to many battleships, except for like the Georgia. DD's already used it, have it in Paulo Emilio. It's kind of funny, Paulo Emilio, getting up to like 60 knots. The way the skill works is that when you are undetected, you receive a 10% boost to your speed. There are several other changes to other skills too. The extra heavy AP skills for destroyers getting a boost from 5 to 7.5% in increased damage. Survivability experts getting a boost on cruisers too. It's getting a 100-point boost for both the standard and the improved skill. Fearless Brawler, the DD skill, where when you are detected, your main battery guns and torpedoes get a reload time. The detectability penalty is being removed. My Cowbross is very happy about that. Also, the super heavy AP shells for battleships is receiving a buff as well. The improved damage is being increased from 5% to 7.5%. And the penalty to fire extinguishing time and flooding recovery time is being reduced from 30 to 25%. I don't think anyone's going to take this skill because I don't want the fires on my ship to burn longer. That seems kind of silly. There's quite a few buffs for the base stats of ships as well. Lots of little changes to destroyers, torpedo times, and reload times too. Other main battery guns and their torpedoes. But some of the highlights are most of the new German DDs are getting a buff to their reload time. The Julius Marker and the Schultz are receiving about a half-second buff to their reload time. So the Julius Marker is going from a 6.5 to a 6.1 second reload time. The Schultz is going from 7.8 to 7.4 second reload time. The Cleveland is getting a buff in its reload time from 30 to 27 seconds as well. Oh, and the Thunderous range is being dropped from 23 to 21.5 kilometers base. And the Stalingrad's radar is getting nerfed again to 25 to 20 second base action time. Oh, and the Flint's getting a buff to its range as well. It's getting a 0.8 kilometer buff. So we're getting there. We'll get to the Atlanta eventually with its 13 kilometer range. Oh, the Petropavlovsk is receiving a nerf as well. She's getting a half-second increase on her reload time. Oh, and the Italian battleships, too, from the tier 7 to the tier 8, they are receiving a 0.1 sigma buff from 1.6 to 1.7 sigma. The Andriadorio is receiving a buff from its sap shells from 9,500 maximum damage to 9,900. And the Conti di Cavalry is receiving a buff in its reload time from 31.5 to 30 seconds flat. So there's a whole lot of other changes, very small changes too. I recommend you guys go check it out. Don't want this video to be like a 30-minute video going over that. Like we already talked about, there is an update to the achievements interface, stuff we talked about already. Ranked battles is starting again. The third season is beginning in North America from May 19th through August 4th. For the European server, 20th May through August 5th. Asia, 20th May through August 4th as well. And it is going to be a 7v7 format with tier 6 to 7 in the Bronze League, tier 8 to 9 in the Silver League, and just tier 10 in the Gold League. And here are the available rewards. I'll throw those up on screen for a second there for y'all. Alright, Brawl is returning. So this time it's going to be a 5v5 playing tier 10 ships. And here's the restrictions per team. 1 CV, 2 battleships. If you have 1 CV, you can only have 1 battleship, 2 cruisers, and 2 destroyers. And we're going to get 10,000 coal, 2.2 million credits, and 80,000 Elite Commander XP. That's starting from June 8th through June 14th. Clan Battles is, of course, coming back, starting on the 26th of May, ending July 12th. It's going to be tier 10 ships in a 7v7 format. 1 CV per team, 2 battleships, same deal, 1 CV, 1 battleship. No more than 3 mercenaries per division, and you get up to 11,000 steel, plus other rewards as the season goes on. Here's our new daily rewards for our login rewards for June, or is it June? Yeah, from June 1st through June 30th. So Armory, we're getting the Tiger 59, and she's going to be available for 11,300 dubs. Alright, cool. The Issei is coming out in the Army. Look at this. The Issei's out. Dang. This is, of course, the first hybrid ship that's being added into the game. Of course, they've had it in Blitz for some time now. And she's going to be available for 6,800 dubs on June 4th. The Tiger 59 is coming out on May 28th. Alright, so be looking for my essay review on June 5th. The new Ice Worm permanent camouflage for Shikishima is being added. I love this camo. It looks so nice. Maybe I'll get it one day. They show Weimar here. Is she coming out? They don't specify, but it's a safe bet that Weimar is coming out this patch as well. So other than that, no major changes. They, of course, added in the Dutch ships and Congress for testing for super testers and CCs and so forth and so on. So yeah. So guys, make sure you go check out this article, because at the end of the article, you can collect a day's worth of premium time. So make sure you do that. So all in all, a lot's coming in this update. Again, we really only touched on the main additions and changes in the game. A whole lot of other events and items are going to be available for you guys to get during this update. Essay, the Agincourt, the buffs to the Italian battleships, DeadEye being removed, and the continued nerfing of Thunderer. All things that I'm very happy to see. And yeah, so we'll see how the auction house goes. I'm really on the fence about that. It could be a very good thing. At the same time, it could be a very bad thing for the game. But again, we'll see how it goes. It's really an optional thing, so I'm not too concerned about it. My main fear is that they're going to put very rare ships in there, like the Missouri, and then, of course, charge obscene prices for them, or the prices are going to get obscenely high, depending upon how the auction goes. That's my biggest fear. But again, it's an optional thing, so I really don't know. It's really a toss-up for me right now. If it was like a player-to-player thing, I think it'd be fantastic, and that'd be the end of it for me. But we'll see. Maybe it'll evolve in that way eventually. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to enter in the giveaway. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave your in-game username and your server below, along with your witty comment. But anyway, guys, again, if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 30,000 subscribers now. It feels so weird saying that instead of 25,000. But anyway, guys, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.